Hello everybody and welcome back to Arkbeetlegaming on the casebook of Arne, the game featuring my mortal enemy. English. For some reason I can't seem to just read English right. Like, I got it right for a while and then I stumble again and again. Let's get going. Okay, save file 1, as always. Like Zisye said, the possibility of someone from the mansion being the killer hasn't changed. First, I'll need to talk to Elise. But I should remind myself of what everyone said in their alibis beforehand. Let's see, what did he say about Elise? I saw her leave the kitchen once. She came to the kitchen and left with water, and I went to master with water and then I was alone in my room. Elise goes to father's room to bring him water and at midnight every night. Apparently he needs that water to take his sleeping pills. But last night Elise was told it wasn't necessary. However, Elise forgot and went to the kitchen and get the glasses of water as usual. And upon reaching the door to father's room, she remembered and hastily turned back. So her testimony is that while she didn't meet father, she did go to the 3rd floor by herself. Considering the timeline, that makes Elise the likely cause of that shattering phase I heard. Still I don't know if this testimony is enough to... Elise said she usually watched father take his pill after giving him water, but what about after that? Especially when you consider she didn't give him the water this time. Isn't it a little strange? The girl felt something amiss with the servant testimony. There's a contradiction in the 3 testimony. Click the part of text that's contradictory. Okay. You can press ponder? No, I don't think I will. Use ponder will not count as mistake. I still will not. Okay, so what contradict? I went to master with water, then I was alone in my room. I think it's something to do with these two, because they both involve water. This one involves kitchen. Left with water. Kitchen? I know I'm just gonna press everything. I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I don't know. Oh, once! Wait, why is that contradictory? I saw her leave the kitchen once. I don't know, I'm just gonna read the dialogue. This right here means Elise didn't go back to the kitchen to return the glass, which still has water in it. Oh, normally she would do that right away. What happened, I wonder? Information glass add to note. Maybe I should ask her about that too. You never know what might be a clue. Okay, let's talk with Elise. She's still in dining room, I bet. Okay, dining room, floor 1 I think. Dining room. No, she's not in dining room. Kitchen? No, not that way as well. Courtyard? Wait, so where is Elise? Arne and Bern still arguing, okay. How about we talk to Gordon? Oh, Mr. Lynn, how's Diana? It seems she still needs some time to calm down. Is that so? Bern and I still seem to argue as well. Where's Elise? Oh, I told her to go back to her room to check on you two. Did you not pass her by? That's right. I was out on the terrace with Diana feeling the night breeze. Well, I'll go back and check on Elise then. I see. Please do, Mr. Lynn. Reward Grams added to note. What? Let's read all that. Okay, these things. Just pause if you want to read it. This is chapter 5 and this is chapter 6 of the magical girl something. Okay, reward grams. If you want to read it, just pause. Rumor, nothing new. Info. Okay, we got something new here. Courtyard figure. Chef Arne said he witnessed a figure walking through the courtyard. Since the guard dog didn't bark, he thinks it's just an imagination, but it might be someone that it didn't bark at, like Lynn, her father, or Kai, or it could be Arne. Acrophobia. Diana have extreme fear of height and glass. After bringing Master's water, Elise always returned the glass to the kitchen, but this time it's yet to be returned. Okay, that's all the information we have for now. So now let's go back to the maid's room. This one. Hey, Elise, hello. If it isn't Mr. Lynn. You're so jumpy, you scared me with that. Gordon told me to call for Thao, so I was fretting when neither of you were here. Where did you go? I did be worried. I'm sorry, it seems then I want to be alone for a little longer. By the way, Elise, there's something about that closet. Huh? Did I not know I adore closet? I love the way they look, verily. I was simply startled by it. There's not been nothing at all inside this closet. I'm not suspicious in the least wise. That's way too suspicious. Please let me see inside. You can't. There is some underwear that is too rich for thee, mistress. I'm sure they're all just teddy bear pattern. It seems Elise absolutely doesn't want me to see what's inside. What would Elise want to hide? Could it have something to do with the sound I heard on the way to my father's room? It might be time to tell a little fib. Bluffing. Okay, actually, Elise, I saw it. I saw you... something the vase breaks. I see, I caught you in the act. I saw you break the vase. Huh? I heard a crashing sound, and when I went to look, there you were. No, I tell you, that isn't true. I just knocked it over, that's all. It still be alright there on the second floor, right? No, it isn't. The one on that was formerly in the storeroom, because the vase is missing from the storeroom. Well, surely Bern might have taken it then. Diana said it herself that Bern is a thief, forsooth. Elise, do you also think Bern is stealing things? I'm sure it must be so. So you want me to give back anything Bern gave me? Say the word and I will. I had no idea he was doing such wild things. Really? Even if Bern being a thief is true, it's not good to blame everything on him, is it? Why won't you believe me? Elise's reaction makes it clear that she's hiding the vase. But she isn't going to just tell me the truth at this rate. What else can I do? Maybe Arne told me that there was a thing Elise hadn't returned to the kitchen. That might have something to do with this. Well, Elise, what about you know what? Shouldn't I know what? You should. It's nowhere to be found either. And it doesn't appear to be somewhere out in the open in this room either. So where did it go? The glass, is it? Father's glass, you always return it to the kitchen. But Arne told me that you hadn't yet. It wasn't in Father's room and it's not in this room either. So where is it? Did you break it alongside the vase? Also if you could go into more detail about the wrist underwear later. Please, at least spare me that. It's too soon for thee to engage in these things. Elise, seriously, what kind of underwear is this? Perfect. Okay, reward wrist underwear, add to nose. Okay. Gonna look forward to seeing that. So you tried to pour water from the glass to the vase and broke both? I was up very late at night before searching for you, Mistress Lynn. So even the act of going to the kitchen made me very sleepy. I'm sorry about that too. So then, after breaking the vase, you were hastily cleaning the hallway and looking for a replacement. And that's when I heard Bern's voice. I just finished destroying the evidence and was standing by the second floor face with relief. I see. Why did you have to do all of this to hide it? A fear of Gordon yelling at me. Of course, Gordon. Don't even know, Mr. Sin, the true rage Gordon can unleash. He yells at me 10 times a day, and yesterday I was set to break my record. Gordon is right there though. Again, at least he was certain to scare me half to death. Don't you realize, Mistress Lynn? Since around 100 things I broke, my sense had become numb. I've come to think it's only natural that I break things. Why don't you yell at me so I'm doing something so natural? Mistress Lynn, please keep this from Gordon. Please keep it a sec. Uh-oh. Sure, Gordon, how do you do? Sure enough, that broken vase was you were doing. Now would you tell me all about it nice and slowly? I'm sorry, please forgive me. At least we will go to my room. Mr. Slim, I'm terribly sorry, but our discussion about the future must wait until everyone calms down. Yes. Hang in there, Elise. Okay, let's see. Okay. I was able to expose Diana and Elise lie on my own. Yeah, this is fine. I can manage things even by myself. It seems it will take time for everyone to settle down. I should go back to my room and sort out what I've learned. Info class update to note. Okay. Okay, can I open this myself? No sign of sexy underwear, so let's see rewards about wrist underwear. It seems at least owns some very suggestive underwear. However, apparently she hasn't mustered the courage to wear them even once. Lynn, I'm sure they are all the teddy bear pattern. 1/3 of the requirement for Zisye reward. Okay, Zisye reward I got Burns book and wrist underwear. Pretty sure I'm gonna get the third one soon, or I already missed it, I don't know. Okay, wait, there's something more like glass. After bringing Master's water, Elise always returned the glass to the kitchen, but this time yet to return. Eventually, she tried to transfer the water to the vase and broke both in the process. Okay. Okay, return to her room on the eastern side of the house. Okay, we return to the room. Huh? There's something on the wall. Something is on the wall. Let's read that. What's this about? Waiting in the courtyard. Is this from Lord Arne? I wonder why. Does he want to apologize once more or something? No, surely not, but even supposing he apologized, would I be able to forgive him? If we end up working together to investigate again, yes, I should really give him some thought to how to handle the relationship between us. At any rate, I will go. Okay, go to courtyard. Anything else I can pick up around here? Nothing. Okay. Let's go meet Arne. Wait. What was this here before, this table? I don't think it was here before, is it? Or am I just imagining things? I don't know. Okay, the courtyard, if I remember correctly, is here. Oh, this is pretty around the night, huh? Nighttime. Okay, here? Lord Arne? Where could he be? Huh? Oh, what's the matter? What's wrong is me, remember? Wait. The dog is attacking her. Why are you attacking me? The guard dog bare fang and howl, prepared to leap at the girl at any moment. As the dog leaped straight ahead, the girl desperately dodged out of the way. Okay, what's wrong with you? It's me. Please stop it. What should I do? I'm cornered. I still haven't accomplished anything, and yet someone, Lord Arne. You called? Hey, Arne is here. Lord Arne, why didn't you leave? What? What would I need to leave for? You said you didn't want to see my face, so I simply stayed somewhere you wouldn't. More to the point, why are you out here being attacked? I don't understand it either. Why are the dogs? Talk about gnawing off the arm that I feed you. You never heard that? It's a saying in Japan. Such incessant barking, they're like dogs. Well, they are dogs. I see, so they're curs who forget lessons they were already taught once. Ooh. Be gone. Okay, that works. Thank you so much. Indeed, you should be grateful. But I'm not going to forgive you for just this, Lord Arne. Yes, about that is something I must tell you about. If you care to listen, that is. What's it? It may get a little long, but let us return to your room. Understood. Wait. Is somebody coming or something? Huh. I think that's Kai because he is the gardener and also take care of dogs, right? So Kai have some... Wait. Didn't we knock him unconscious in the last video? So it could also be someone else that can control dog. I don't know then, but for now I think it's Kai. So in summary, control of my body had been taken from me. Do you think I'm going to believe that? I should hope you will, because it's the truth. In essence, this personality of mine also comes from this body, one remaining heart. And thus I'm ultimately a puppet. Quite delightful, is it not? Feel free to laugh. I wouldn't do that. To me, you're just Lord Arne. Is that so? Let me ask you a few questions. What is it? Even if it wasn't your own intention, Lord Arne, do you have any thought about people you attack? Does it matter what I think? It wasn't the current me who did it. But no, I don't have any special thought. Then why did you apologize to me? Because it appeared I quite troubled you by having my body taken over by that fellow. It was an apology for my blunder in a sense. Then one last question. Lord Arne, are you using me? Indeed I am, for the sake of solving this case. It wouldn't be a pain to gather info from around this mansion all by myself. I would like to curtail the tedium so as to enjoy this case as much as possible. What about it? Even if we speak to each other, vampire and human really do think differently, huh? I'm not certain how exactly we differ, but that much should be obvious. Vampire and human are separate creatures. Human can understand the thought of animal, yes? Even so, I feel like if I properly explain my feeling, even he should be able to understand. No, I guess that's wrong. Because even if I understand his explanation, that doesn't mean I'm okay with it. Trying to force different value on other won't resolve anything. But still, the using he talk about? What is it, Lynn and Weiss? You've gone quiet all of a sudden. Come on. Why am I the only one so troubled by everything? Don't start shouting out of the blue. Understand? I won't forgive what you did, Lord Arne. I don't care if your body was taken over by another vampire or whatever. In fact, it's all your fault to begin with for losing your own blood of all things. So sure enough, the fundamental issue here lies with you. What are you doing losing when you call yourself the most heinous of vampires? Sorry, I might have gone a little too far. Is that how it is? Understood, Lynn and Wise. So you're irritated by my incompetence? No, that's not really it, but... Say again? Gee, Lord Arne, well, for human in general, it's painful to be hurt by those who are close to. And for whatever reason, you can't understand that. Even if you can't understand, could you at least keep it in mind? Right, I'll keep it in mind. Thank you very much. And also, sorry for hating you. Don't worry about it, you might as well have been petting me. More importantly, I've been eager to hear what information you have gathered. More importantly... Understood. Alright, let's listen well to my effort. Is this enough, I wonder? It feels like only a temporary measure. If we keep investigating together and run into another conflict, enough of that, organizing our information comes first for now. Okay, save. Well, that's everything I've learned and what I know about the vampire Zisye. I have no issue with your finding about the action of human, but you say Zisye is known as the Lord of Shadow and is belligerent with a serious appetite. Isn't that far too little to go off? What do you expect? There's not much in the literature. Very well, I suppose. This case is connected to Zisye's heart, isn't it? Your father likely used it out of his desire to revive your mother. Perhaps it's even the killer himself who taught him the black magic of reviving the dead. The Einwise prodigy is convenient as well. The influence held by noble can often extend over to the police after all. Furthermore, whatever his method, it was your father gathering human body parts. If his mental state were unstable as well, it would be easy to pin all the blame on him if needed. I suppose so, but I'll never forgive him for using father's feeling. Well then, allow me to sort out your information to help reveal said killer. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, this one again. I missed this one a little bit. What's this? So cute. Right, it's your first time seeing it. Simply put, it's a stage made of my blood. Evilly, bloodily, adorably, neuntote. Okay, I thought it's good to see you cheering up, but stop that at once. I just start doing it subconsciously. Everything I've been stubbornly keeping in came out just like that. Say, Lynn, here's something you might appreciate. Zisye, what is it? Arne's bored all the time, so he practiced doing this all by himself. That's too cute, I just want to decorate my room with you. Nope, not possible, the blood returned to my body when it's done. No, I was talking about you, Lord Arne. Me? Boy, Lynn, you really are strange. Nothing of sort. Drooling again. Well, you see, when humans get excited, their body temperature rises, and so to lower it. That's sweat. This is going nowhere. Let us ignore Lynn and Wise. What? Please let me join on this too. You became awfully bothersome all of a sudden when the subject is vampires. Just stay there and be quiet. Leave it to me. Okay, let's organize the information Lynn and Wise gather. Okay. Alright, first. Hold on a second, you got a map of the mansion and dolls of everyone? Don't be surprised at every turn. That's not happening. I'll just ignore you for a while, and all that need is to make clear by the case ultimately is who killed Lynn and Wise's father. Thus, the only action we need to inspect are those of humans in the mansion before and after the incident. The first one to act before Lynn and Wise receiving the call from her father were the two maids. First, the short maid left her room to go to the kitchen. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. And In so doing, she meet the guard and the chef. Neither of them moved until the incident occurred, yes? Yes, that's what she said. Incidentally, I take it you asked the guard, the maid, the cook individually? Well, naturally, I asked all three separately and they all gave the same story. In that case, good. Now let's proceed. While this short maid was in the kitchen, another person left her room. Truly, you know where she's headed. Of course. She go to the second floor guest room to meet Kai. Precisely. But how do you know it's happened in this order? Actually, I was watching from the mirror right here. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, Zisye saw both maids head to the second floor. The tall maid passed by here first. Oh, I see. In short, if anyone tried to go to the third floor, they would be witnessed by Zisye on the second floor or the guard in the dining room. I see. Of course, the guard is also suspected, so we can't fully believe him. But for the moment, there are no contradictions in the people who claim to witness on the times. In addition, Zisye was generally watching everything, so it should be no issue to proceed like this. Understood. Okay, and then she waited here. Then the maid left the kitchen right around when the gardener was spotted in the back. Okay. The gardener want to reach the maid waiting in the second floor, but okay, it must be these stairs, right? The jump isn't mighty enough to reach. Okay, the stair it is. Take the ladder. Oh, the ladder. It's not the stairs. Ladder. Sorry. Take the ladder, yes. Okay. Oh, wait. Look at this. Kai is so strong. He can carry the ladder like this. Look, he's so strong. That's amazing. Okay, now he got up to the guest room. Instantly, Zisye also saw two of them in the guest room. Huh? Then I didn't need to see through Diana eyes? You can generally assume that Zisye saw everything in any room with mirrors. My hard work. But they quickly went into the blind spot and I didn't know what they were doing. So Lynn did good. Sure I did. Well, but there's no way to verify whether what the maid said is true or not. If Zisye hadn't seen it, we wouldn't know if she really in the guest room. By the way, Lynn unwise. Yes? Do you think it would be possible to carry the ladder to the terrace on the second floor? I wonder. That ladder is pretty big. Kai always seems to just drag it around. And also, there's a fence on the terrace. It would be probably hard to do alone, right? Ah, indeed. Zisye, was there any indication that the gardener left the room alone and then re-entered the mansion? Not just limited to the second floor guest room, say third floor guest room perhaps. Unfortunately, I didn't see. Right, understood. Yep, I saw her pass through. Yes, we get it. Okay, at least go and get the master's water. The maid went to the master's room right at midnight every night, but then she recalled that on this day, she's been told he didn't need water. Just around this time, Lynn and Wise received a call from her father. Now they both began to move. The maid couldn't be bothered to return the glass to the kitchen, so she tried to transfer the water to the vase but then broke both. While she was doing this, Lynn and Wise prioritized going to her father's room. And then when she arrived, as for the maid action afterward. Okay, what happened? The maid went to destroy the evidence, but what? Wait, where are we supposed to go? Oh, the storeroom. She replaced it, right? Just before Elise heard the first witness, Burn scream, and it seems she was in the storeroom. Knowing her, it wouldn't surprise me if she was searching for a vase the whole time. So she's still whipped. That's true. In summary, let's say she took around 5 minutes to clean up and was searching the storeroom for a vase, and then you delightfully passed out. What do you mean delightfully? If only she'd left the cleaning up the vase for later, she could have entered the storeroom sooner. Huh. At this time, everyone but the guard was inside the room. A convenient time to act without anyone seeing. As for his butler, it's not even necessary to give it a thought. Given the placement in his room, he would inevitably encounter someone going anywhere. If he went to the second floor, he would pass by Zisye and mirror it. If he went to eat, he would encounter the guard. That's right, after he doing some reading in his room, Gordon apparently talked to Arne in the kitchen. Burns say he saw them too, but there were no contradiction with Arne's testimony. Incidentally, what was he talking with Chef about? The food menu on the next week and budget, apparently. What a serious and dull old coot. Dull old coot is such a crude way to treat him. So Lynn doesn't call him old coot, but Arne does. At 12:30, the guard was inevitably called for by your father. Even Bern didn't seem to know why he was called. I recall your father said something about leaving the house together, did he not? Yes. If that's indeed what's going on, then perhaps the guard was meant to be the first witness. Meant to be? And there was a corpse resembling your father, yes? He wanted him to see it and think he'd been murdered. Well, though he was in fact murdered. Father, why would you do something like that? But wait, why not just let the maid discover it in the morning? Indeed, I can see no merit of making the guard discover it. Perhaps it wasn't in the killer's plan. Will more possibly make it all the more delightful. There's nothing delightful about it. And after the guard used the key to open the door, he found you uncouthly passed out next to the corpse and screamed. Hold on, what's it uncouthly for? By the way, your father was holding his room key. Who else had a duplicate key? Besides Bern, the butler, Gordon, and the two maids also had keys. Okay, Gordon and Elise and Diana have keys. Okay, that's far too many. Oh, but Elise doesn't have one anymore. About a month ago, she flushed down the toilet. Since then, she has been allowed her own. That's probably for the best. Instead, she had borrowed Gordon. If she doesn't give it back, she get yelled at. Fair. What kind of system is that? So then, back to the short maid. Just before the guards found the corpse, she went down to the second floor to replace the vase. Yes, she said Bern's scream almost caused her to break that vase too. And in response to the guard's pathetic scream, the short maid, Elise, and the tall maid, Diana, two of them assembled, but what was the guard doing at that time? Bern extremely averse of blood, so he was passing out, I think. It seems he fainted. Huh? Bern can't stand the sight of blood at all. For instance, Elise sometimes bludder and cut her finger, and every time Bern ran over out of worry that little bit of blood made him faint. What a useless fellow. Isn't that the fact that you might discover a corpse someday the best part of being a guard? I hope that's really rare occurrence. On the other hand, it's impressive if he could become a guard at all. Well, at any rate, the maid then called for others. Then they too assemble. Okay, that concludes the sorting out info. We also have a sufficient idea of motive. However, before we consider who the killer is, there's one thing I would like to confirm with you. What is it? Lynn and Wise, those dogs of yours seems quite superb. Indeed, they will attack anyone but specific people as demonstrated earlier. Yes, they should be friendly only to myself, father, and Gardener Kai. Then, why do you think you were attacked? It's simple. There was something different about you. You were attacked, in fact, but because they were too talented. Something different. So, what was it? Thinking about her voice is. I don't know. Does her voice change at all? Not her appearance. The voice should be the same, but must be the scent, right? Must be. After I regained consciousness, I had blood on my clothes, so I changed. But I'm sure just changing clothes doesn't remove scent of someone else's blood. So I didn't notice it myself, but maybe the dog responded to it. Exactly, I'm sensitive to the smell of blood as well. And though it's faint, you do smell of blood. And it's not your own. In short, hold on a second. What? I'm getting to the important part. Oh, your blood went back so you get big again. What? Not that. You could smell blood on me too, Lord Arne? I said as much, didn't I? And so... No, and so it's really kind of embarrassing. Hey, look, it's fine now. No, it's not. Now that I think about it, I haven't bathed 2 nights in a row.
You serious?
Now that I think about it, I can't stop and focus on what you're saying like this. I'm going to take a bath. Hey, hold on. We can talk later. Okay, go. You go. Take a bath. It's important. You, watcher. You take a bath every day. You hear me? You take a bath every day. If you don't, I will personally come to your room, strip you out of your clothes, and then throw you in the bathtub. Or the shower if you have one. Zisye. Lynn, right, I know, leave it to me. But oh, I want to inside the bath, of course. I'm a gentleman, see? Yes, so you say. But still, why is Lynn unwise taking a bath all of a sudden? You definitely don't get a girl's heart, Arne. I mean, you need to get human feeling first. What are you talking about? Does she probably understand why she was attacked by the guard dog? The note that called her, the knowledge that she had the scent of blood on her. Clearly, she's the next one on killer is after. Maybe she was embarrassed enough that she couldn't even afford to consider that stuff. Utterly unbelievable. Okay, let's save. I'm revived. Truly, Lord Arne has no delicacy. Real vampire turned out to be completely different from what I imagined. It's really kind of a shock. I've been disillusioned, but vexing as it is, their abilities are still cool. Really now, what's with you, Lord Arne? Come to think of it, I wonder if vampires take baths. I've read that they can't stand running water, so I should ask him later. Wait, wasn't that cat, not vampires? That can't stand running water? Well, never mind that. I need to thoroughly wash off this blood scent. If Lord Arne hadn't saved me, I might have died. I don't have the power to protect myself. Of course, I understand that wisdom alone isn't enough, but so I need Lord Arne's help. But I really do need to think about how do I get interaction with him. Lord Arne used me as this case to enjoy himself, and I use his strength and wisdom to help solve the case. But when I say I'm using him to solve the case, aren't I just trusting that he can do it? Isn't this so confusing? What is the difference? Human and vampires, Lord Arne, and I. Trusting, using. Huh. Come to think of it, why was I attacked? Actually, there was that note in my room, and the fact that I have blood on me, that wasn't a coincidence, was it? Arne, unwise. How long are you gonna be in there? Isn't it too long for a bath? Wait, Arne opened the door when... Oh, no, Arne, FBI, open up! There's a girl in the bathtub. Well, now Lynn advised. Whoa. Wait, what? Wait, what is this? Wait, Lynn, no. No. Oh, she's still alive, okay. Okay, she's still alive. Well, you're still alive. I'm gonna get you out of there for now. Lord Arne? There was clearly a fatal wound, so I thought you were long since dead. I see, I'm going to die. Even when I'm suddenly on the verge of death, you aren't surprised. Well, I was able to predict it. So you didn't see the culprit face? They suddenly came from behind, so I didn't see. How useless. That's cruel. It was you who didn't listen to everything I have to say. Right. What are you laughing about? Mother said she wanted to die smiling. Are you happy to die? That's not it. Did your mother die happy? She said she wanted to live. I see. So Lynn and Wise, what about you? I also want to live. That should be obvious. I haven't accomplished anything. Even though I finally decided to do something on my own. I chose to all by myself. I'll catch father's killer. No, I don't want to die yet. I don't want... I see. Yet very soon you will undoubtedly die. Toy with by the killer, never to be starring role. You were a helpless puppet in the end. Just do as a supporting character does and step off the stage of this puppet show. But I'll give you a small mercy. If you have any last word, I'll hear them. Ease my blood. I didn't quite catch that. Please suck my blood. Come, even on the verge of death, you still want him to suck your blood. But wait a minute. If you suck it directly, won't you turn into a vampire and continue to be not dead? Wait, that actually might be a way out here. Suck her blood. Lynn Einweiss, you. To think that you'll be saying that even now. Those who have their blood sucked by a vampire become a vampire's puppet, gaining miraculous healing. But just like it sounds, a puppet is a puppet with no sense of self. They only obey their vampire. So you're saying you wish to live even if it means becoming a true puppet. But we're talking about a vampire fanatic, so it's not what you mean to say. Puppet is not a vampire, so puppets are not immortal, as such they cannot recover from such a fatal wound. You want the blood of neuntote, don't you? I don't need the blood of neuntote. Oh? Lord Arne is fine. What do you mean? Give me Lord Arne's... Please give me Lord Arne's blood. My blood? Is that different from the blood of neuntote? Answer me, Lynn advice. Then just go ahead and die, you. Very well, Lynn advice. You may live a little longer.
Was that the bite of 87?
Well, you can still use your voice. Don't speak in the middle of it. She's enjoying it, alright? Oh, I feel like I've done something I really shouldn't have. There, the blood sucking you so desired rejoice. I guess it is, but what the heck was that reluctant blood sucking? You're able to move well enough. Oh, thank you very much. There's no need to thank me. After all, you're just a few minutes to become a mere puppet and meet death. Before that happened, answer my question. What do you mean by my blood? By Lord Arne's blood? I mean Lord Arne's blood. Yes, I'm asking what you mean. The blood that runs through this body is that one remaining heart. In short, it isn't mine. Maybe that's true, but the blood of the other king is there too, right? Yeah, indeed it is. If you dissolve salt in pure water, it becomes salt water, right? There's no turning back to pure waters. I thought maybe this was the same thing. In other words, the one heart serving as master, the 8 other kind of blood mixing in. That is what my blood is. And now the blood is missing in here too. Indeed, vampires do not digest the blood they drink. It mixes with their own and enters the body. I see. An interesting thought. I'll keep that in mind. So please, don't make me sad by calling yourself a puppet. Haha, quite a thing to be told by someone to become a puppet. Well, Lynn and Wise, I no longer have a use for you, but I at least extend the time until your death. Shall we enjoy the last conversation? I was thinking about the relation between human and vampire. No, me and you. And I thought so deeply about it. I just got myself confused. Huh? I trust in your strength and wisdom. Even now, I think they can solve the case. But you were using me to investigate the mansion, right? Exactly. Trusting and using. It is all a matter of the distance between hearts. I had no other option but to get your help, but I'm sure even if I refused to investigate, you would have found another way to solve the case. Naturally, I expect I'll have no problem even with you dead. Well, of course, you have plenty of information now. However, with the death of my client, my duty to solve the case also disappear. No, I'm going to solve this case. Just give up already, Lynn advised. What are you trying to get at? You mentioned your relation with me. Lord Arne, I'm going to use you. Use me? You human? Such a fool. Up to your last moment, Lynn advised. You were at least a little amusing, but do you think I would accept having you use me? If I let myself be used, it would not be interesting. But if that were an interesting turn of events, what then? Why I said I'm going to use you, I truly believe in your abilities. I can't imagine it would be able to solve this case without your help, Lord Arne. So, until this case is over, use me. Have me dance in your palm and entertain you. Go ahead and use me as a tool. If that really is the appropriate stage of me. So, the show we've been having until now wasn't appropriate for you? Of course it wasn't. I'm not a puppet and I'm human of my own will. So there's no way a puppet show would be a part until now was where I belong. I am the star of this show. Only I can be the leading role in this case. And any play in which I'm not the star is a complete piece of junk. You want me to once more put on a show where you are the star? Lord Arne, are you going to say that you can only put on a puppet show made of blood? So I'm to manipulate a human with a will as a human, keeping her human? But Lynn and Wise, did you not say it yourself? I don't understand the feeling human. Do you think I could put on such a show? You can always use me for guidance, right? I'll certainly let you do so. It doesn't add a difficulty posed by you not understanding by making things more delightful. Furthermore, my delightfulness is Lord Arne approved. Indeed, I've never met a human as delightful as you. And you know, if I'm the audience of this stinger of a show we have had, I'm booing the heck out of it. I'm here thinking, give me my money back. And as a client too, I'm terminating my contract with this lousy detective. I already paid a fee up front, so I have a right to take it back. I see, terminating the contract. Haha, and paying you back, I never thought of that. How delightful. You're truly wonderful, Lynn Einwise. You'll give it back, won't you? My blood. Are you saying that with a true understanding of what it means to give you my blood? Yes. Trading our blood. In other words, performing a blood pact and turning you into a vampire. However, I should make it clear up front, there's no guarantee the blood pact will succeed. Even so, if there is a chance I survive to both use you and to be used by you, I'm not going to die. Right, get up, Lynn advised. Now, have you any final word as a human? Even if my body become a vampire, I'm sure my heart will remain human. I see, there's no need for final words. I see, then let us begin, Lynn Unwise. Ye of pure white, be dyed crimson in your entirety. Thy soul be forever trapped here, your body rendered meaningless. Upon the name of our neuntote, this I declare. The name of our new buffoonish compatriot is Lynn Einwise. Now let us dance together joyously. Oh, she drank the blood. The rest is up to you, Lynn Unwise. Rise once more onto the stage. Oh, the credit song. I remember that one. The credit. Okay, so... But wait. I shouldn't end it just yet. Like last time, there might be the after credit. So yeah, let's talk about things. So, you still haven't caught the killer. Who could it be? Someone who... No. It's no longer someone who can control the dog because the dog attacked Lynn for the different reason of her reeking of blood. So... I still don't know who did it. But for now I suspect Gordon because he seems the least likely to be the suspect because he simply cannot get to the master's room without Zisye seeing it or the guard seeing it. And if you ask me, that's a trope for the real killer to make himself the least suspect somehow. I think there might be a secret way or secret room or secret secret passage that can be used to enter the master's room. Like, you know what I mean, right? So yeah. Oh, here it comes. After credit. Yahoo, we meet again. Enjoying the case? Okay, on to the real business. Arne's about to find the killer, but do you want to try finding them first? Don't worry, you've got all the information you need to reason things out. Though it looks like Arne will need a little more time to notice. Well now, who could be the killer of Lynn Einwise's father? Oh me? Heck, I don't know. Not that I would tell you if I did. So, that's that. Give it your best shot. Got it? Oh right. You mess up with your reasoning here and there on the way here, huh? Too bad. I had a reward for you and everything. Well, if you feel like it, try getting here one more time. You mean I didn't get all his book reward from minigame, which I think, and I don't fucking care. Well, if you feel like it, try getting here once more time. The part that matter for my rewards are the confrontation with mates, Diana and Elise, as well as the guard Burnt. Don't mess them up this time, alright? Okay, that's the end of this installment of the casebook of Arne. Alright then, see ya! Again, I'm thinking Gordon is very, very suspicious. Okay, that's the end of the episode. Thank you everybody for watching. Please like and subscribe to me. And see you again in the next episode. Goodbye.